Hello everyone, I'm finally watching the Untamed and I want to talk about some of my thoughts and my first impressions and why I understand why this drama is so popular and resonates with so many people. So let's get into it. So my first thoughts that I want to kind of say is that one plays the flute, one plays the chin. And when I was watching the drama, my immediate thoughts, because I've seen now 3 episodes, my immediate thoughts were the chin and the flute are supposed to be a sort of yin and yang, and I went to sort of Google to see if there was a relationship in Chinese culture between the chin, the flute, and yin and yang. And apparently there is. So the chin is seen as representing the yin due to the deep, resonant tones, while the flute symbolizes yang with its higher, airy notes. And I feel like this chin and flute connection with the yin and yang is also related to the moon and the sun. There's a particular scene in episode 3 where Wuxian and Zhan, Wuxian is holding 2 drinks of alcohol and he's wanting to bring it into the Lan clan. And Lan Zhao is like, no, you can't bring these here. But what's happening is Wei Wuxian is underneath the moon, like he's standing right underneath the moon, and my immediate thought was, oh, yin. And then with Lan Zhao, he's clearly yang because Wei Wuxian is the playful one. Lan Zhao is the more serious one. And of course, this is a boy love drama, so my thoughts were Lan Zhao is in his masculine, at least up until episode 3, and Wei Wuxian is in his feminine. Those were my first thoughts. And I loved that. I don't know, it's so subtly done when it comes to the spoiler, and it's because of censorship, of course, but I like it. There's something so beautiful about it. So poetically, that's what I've really appreciated in these first 3 episodes. The second thing is, although I can clearly tell this is very character-driven drama, we're following the story of Wei Wuxian, we're going into the past, trying to figure out how he got to where he got to. At the same time, the plot with the souls and people coming back from the dead and being possessed is very interesting. I'm curious to see how souls are returning from the ghost realm. In episode 1, I believe, when Wei Wuxian comes back to life of sorts, we hear let me call him a dead ringer. We hear the dead ringer say that people are supposed to kind of come back from the dead. He repeats this particular phrase: souls don't go to the ghost realm, they come back. And I guess this whole plot that we're seeing is us figuring out why that happened, how it happened, how they're becoming possessed. And I was in my head, I was seeing references to, kind of, maybe it's an odd reference to sort of Lazarus in terms of the coming back from the dead aspect. And then because of what happened to Wei Wuxian in episode 1 at least 16 years ago, when we're looking back in the past, I got Julius Caesar vibes because I don't know exactly what happened yet, but I feel like he was betrayed, like he was lied against, and he had to sort of fight back to protect himself. Because I think, as silly as Wei Wuxian acts, I think he's an incredibly honorable person, which is why I think Lan Zhao probably eventually falls in love with him in spite of the difference in personalities. I think they both have a deep understanding of each other and who they are as people, which is why they fall in love. And I also want to talk about things I've already noticed in episode 3. The Jin clan, no, the Lan clan. The Lan clan is the most pompous clan out of all of them. And I'm used to seeing kind of pompous clans in dramas whenever it's like a cultivation drama. But my lord, they are very incredibly pompous. And the Jin clan. So Jian Cheng also is quite pompous. Even when we've gone back into the past, and he hasn't become so hateful yet, especially towards Wei Wuxian. You can see he has an incredibly strong personality, and it is very much full of hate. So I'm curious to see how this very strong personality, which I think is quite obvious, develops into a very hateful person. He probably experiences a lot of sorrow, which is what turns his already strong opinions into a barrage of hate. I am so interested in this world, I'm so invested, and even in only 3 episodes, I can understand why this drama is so popular. The characters are so deep, they're written with so much depth, and there's so much care behind everything, and it's just a thoroughly enjoyable watch. So I'm going to keep watching and keep updating you guys on things I notice and see, but so far this drama is incredibly enjoyable, and I understand why you all love The Untamed so much. I think it's going to become one of my favorites too. Let me know any of your thoughts about The Untamed in the comments below, and tag anything with spoilers. I don't really mind seeing spoilers since it's been a little bit now, but tag anything with spoilers if you have anything to comment. Thank you so much. Bye.